What's going on? Welcome back to the huddle. Now, I know you've all heard the news. The season is postponed, but we're going to have a quick look at how the team went in round 1 and round 2. Talk a bit about what I was planning to do for round 3, but ultimately it's just a quick wrap up of the last 2 rounds because who knows how long it's going to be till we get round 3, but I hope everyone is staying safe. You're doing as well as you can in this interesting time. But looking at their team there, how good's Coruscant been over the last 2 rounds? What a beautiful average, 86.5. Payne Haas has done us pretty well. I've captained him the last 2 game weeks. Taumalolo's come out huge. Definitely a positive. Lucy, absolutely stoked with a 72-point average there. Cam Murray though, yes, I'm very concerned about him. If he scored in the 40s last round, he probably would have been definitely gone. But with 53, and I've got a few other fires to put out in my team, I think I might give him a chance. Although, who knows how long the season's going to be postponed for. The likes of Bateman from the Raiders, he might be healthy, so maybe a Murray to Bateman swap whenever the league starts up again could happen. And Williams there, a massive letdown. The trade I was definitely going to make for round 3 was Williams out for Flegler, but we're going to have to wait until we get those price changes, as the 3rd round is going to be down the track sometime. Moses bounced back enormously with a huge ton there. I'm really stoked with Milford. I know the likes of Cleary's done really well, but Milford with a 62.5 average over the first 2 rounds, and he would have had the Titans in round 3. That could have been huge as well. But in the centers there, Croker with 60. He didn't get a try assist for that last try, although he did have to do a bit of work still. It wasn't just a catch and pass, so I was surprised he only got a try contribution for that, but what can you do? 60's still pretty decent. Kennedy's done pretty well for a cheapie there, and Lomax is just chipping away. He seems to just be getting enough points to justify him being in the team. He should make some cash, but Walker Blake is probably the biggest concern, only averaging 24 over the first 2 rounds. So my first trade would have been Williams to Flegler, but Blake to Staggs or Isako was probably going to be my second trade. Although the likes of Katoa at the Warriors is set to make a lot of money, so it was maybe also going to go Musgrove to Katoa or even Murray to Katoa, so that's what would have happened. But looking at the fullbacks there, Pappenhausen hasn't scored. He's still averaging 54 base there, so that's a good base for not many attacking stats. And Ponga as well, look at that, 81.5 over the first 2 rounds, but he was looking to be suspended for 1 or 2 weeks with the shoulder charge, so if it's just the 1 week, probably just ride him out there because he's probably going to make some cash, and the plan was to move him on to the likes of Teddy or Turbo when Ponga's price did increase. But looking at the history there, it's been a decent start. We can see right here, the first round I got 1,021. It's always nice to get over 1,000 in the first round. That was a rank of around 15k, just underneath 15k. But have a look at last week. It was a high scoring game week. Look at that, and 1,087 average for round 2. That is a solid score. 2,174 points, a position round of around 11k, and we saw about a 5k, just over a 5k green arrow to get inside the top 10k at 9,675th. So get down in the comments section, let me know how your team's doing so far. Let me know, when do you think the league is going to start up again? Now, I'm very intrigued to see what's going to happen Supercoach wise. If the season's shortened, will we get trades taken off us? Maybe there'll be no buys, no origins, so it could be a very interesting year. But I just wanted to give a bit of a recap of the last 2 weeks. But ultimately, guys, I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're doing well. I'm thinking of also bringing out more content over on FPL Dare. Obviously, there's no fantasy football happening because the English Premier League's postponed, but I'm thinking of maybe getting some FIFA, maybe Ultimate Team or Pro Club, something like that. Get down in the comments section if you want to see any type of content over there. But it was so good to have some footy for a couple of rounds. But wherever you are right now, if it's self-isolation, quarantine, I hope you're doing well, and I'll catch you soon.